Guys, Czar here, back with you. Hope all is well. It is Monday, 10 a.m. Just had news here, guys. So the news is out. That was my first trade here today. A nice quick 1 hour, or fairly quick 1 hour. Just took a few minutes. I'm going to delete that marker now. Now that the 10 o'clock news is out, guys, I'm going to watch here and see how the dust settles and how things go. You can see we've had a second pullback here, Tcon style setup into the 21, 9 squeezing in. Obviously going into the news, not touching that. But now we can wait and see what happens from here. I'll delete this marker over here. It's from my first trade. And I'll put you on pause and we'll watch this together. All right, guys, we're back. I just grabbed a cup of coffee, watching this thing go. Looks like there was another little bit of an entry here. This was the 10 a.m. news. Just grinding higher here, guys. What I don't love is the fact that the S&P is really sleeping inside of the open range here. Just sent this graphic to my group, marginally above the VWAP. So really a balanced market for the S&P 500 blue chip stocks. It's the NASDAQ that it's kind of grinding higher here. The daily frame, you'll notice, very bullish on the NASDAQ, breaking all these days and above the range of last week. There's the last week's low, last week's high, and we are handily above that. We're actually inside of last week's range on the S&P and failing to follow through here, having marginally broken the high of Friday. All right, guys, watching here, squeezing into the 21, buy stop order right above for another continuation. This grind higher continues right there, guys, above that candle there. We had one more drop below, buy stop above, and my stop below current candle, which is also below this pivot and below this minor pivot here. Here we go, and I'm in. Just like that, guys, just like that. Looking for a quick about 21 points here or so. Right there. As long as that 9 stays above the 21, I'm fairly comfortable. This is my second trade of the day, guys, on the Razor's Edge model. Very bullish daily, some room to go till this next major resistance. And you can kind of see how small this relative move is versus the open range, which is this big space you see here, that 1 minute candle right there. We had some other very big candles here as we drove higher, again on a relative basis, right? All of these sizes have to do with relative price action. But we had one pullback to the 21, nailed that for a 1 hour. Another one here, but we were going into the news, so I didn't touch that one. Another one here that didn't quite touch and was looking a little weak. Then we surpassed it quite handily. Orderly pullback here, right into the 21. One more with a rejection wick and then break above. So this should go without too much trouble and just complete the prior high. I needed to go just a little bit higher than the high, but that should be fine. All right, guys, so why am I long? I think it's very obvious. Very bullish daily, very bullish 30. We are extended here by any stretch of the imagination. We've blown through about 4 zones here on the 30-minute chart. But this is a very orderly grind and just looking for opportunities to enter that make sense. So there was one here and I took that opportunity. There was another beautiful setup here. I did not take that because of the news that was coming out at 10 o'clock. This candle here was the tagging of the and penetration. I like a marginal penetration of the 21, of course, as most of you know, but there was news coming out here. Now that would have worked beautifully. In fact, you could have got about 3R out of that if you would have stayed for it. There was this weaker pullback here, did not touch the 21, not interested in that. And then finally we had this nice sequential wave, orderly pullback, break above the cluster, 9 squeezing into the 21. This is a really nice setup here. Still just grinding, as you can see. I have not hit the promised land yet. Still looking pretty good. We'll see if we do. I might have to give back that 1R from earlier, the one that I took from in here. But this is all very orderly stuff, and there it is, guys. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you. 2R on the day. I'm likely done for the day. It's 10:34 a.m. Have an amazing one. We'll talk soon.